The new era for the Matildas is underway. It's a 3-0 win for Australia over Slovenia in Perth for the first of these friendly matches and the first match in charge for new head coach Joe Montemurro. What did you guys make of this performance? What did we learn from this match? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Hey, look, the result is a positive. Of course, if you win by 3 goals and you keep a clean sheet, that's a positive. It wasn't the most beautiful display of football, but still, we saw glimpses of I think what we can expect from Australia moving forward. Diving into the lineup, first of all, Tegan Micah starting in goals and back four of Carpenter, Kennedy, Hunt and Rankin. We saw Heatley playing in a defensive midfield role, Van Egmond and Chidiac in the centre of the park as well, Gilnick, Sayar deployed in the wide areas, and it was Holly McNamara leading from the top. Coming off the bench as well, we saw Courtney Nevin, Natasha Pryor, Hayley Rasso, great to see her back for the Tillies, Charlie Grant, Michelle Heyman and Remy Simpson also featuring for the Matildas. Looking at the statistics for this match, and first of all, wanted to highlight that possession there. These stats coming from Google. 59% possession for the Matildas, and this was spoken about a little bit in the press conferences before this game, that Matildas were looking to play a possession-based game, control the ball, and we did see that a lot from Matildas. And obviously, first match in charge is not going to be perfect. It's going to take some time to implement these things. You know, these players have only just been trained together under Joe Montemurro for a short amount of time now, and I'm sure this system will get better over time. But we did see that. We saw the players, we saw the team playing out from the back, the midfielders getting involved, at least one of those midfielders sitting pretty deep, a defensive midfielder, and the other two working a little bit harder and moving forward as well. And I think with the players we have, I think there's the potential for this system to really work for Matildas, and I do like it. I think if the players get used to it over time, I think it could be a really, really great system for the Matildas moving forward. Looking at the other stats there for the Tillies, 18 shots, 7 on target for Australia. Slovenia managed 20 shots, 6 on target. Tegan Micah was forced into a couple really good saves in this game. She was good in this match, and I think has pretty much concreted a spot as Australia's first choice goalkeeper moving forward. I think she's locked down that role. Now, look, it was great to get that opening goal, Emily Gilnick scoring in the 3rd minute. It's great to see her back in the squad. She's coming off a good campaign for Melbourne Victory. Obviously been some time since we've seen her really properly involved in the Matildas setup, and I think she shows, the quality that she brings here. Obviously, she was in there at the right place, right time to tap in that goal. But a fantastic player, whether she's playing out wide or through a central area as well. She provides something different going forward for the Matildas, so she could be a key player going forward for Joe Montemurro. I could see that happening for sure. From there, it was, all about the Matildas trying to implement their style of play, trying to get control of the game going forward. I think the scoreline maybe isn't necessarily a true reflection of the game. It was a little bit more even. We were trying to get that system of play clicking, but the mistakes were there, some poor giveaways of possession. But again, like I said, I think we can accept that given that this is the first match in charge for Joe Montemurro. These players are just getting used to this new system. I think we've got promising signs there that it can really work going forward. And like I said, that we do have the players to make that system work. And in terms of what we saw from the lineup, I mean, it's nearly a full strength lineup. Obviously, there's still a few players that we are missing. Sam Kerr still yet to come back from injury as well. But this could be what it looks like. I mean, Kennedy and Hunt in the centre-back positions there. I think that's looking at like Australia's strongest centre-back pairing. Carpenter at right back and Rankin. Obviously, no Steph Catley for this camp, but whether Catley plays at centre-back or left-back, of course, can slot in there as well. Winona Heatley, I could see her playing as the real key defensive midfield player under this new system for Joe Montemurro. We did see something really interesting in that second half. Some substitutions were made and Alana Kennedy stepping into that defensive midfield role. So it's clear to me, I think, that Joe Montemurro wants to have that really solid, strong defensive midfield player. And Heatley and Kennedy, who are both pretty much defenders, can provide that strength and that solidity in the heart of midfield and allow the likes of, in this game, it was Van Egmond and Chidiac who were starting, allow them the freedom to maybe drive up the pitch a little bit more as well. Great to see Sayar start as well. She's looked good for Matildas in recent appearances. Since returning from injury, just seems to be getting stronger and stronger as well. Worth noting, Holly McNamara finally scoring her first goal for the Matildas. Great moment for her. She's been starting for Australia for the last few games now, and she finally gets her goal. She's had an incredible season for Melbourne City in the A-League Women's competition this past year. Hopefully this is the first of many goals to come for Australia for Holly McNamara. And she may well be, obviously alongside Sam Kerr when she comes back, one of the real prominent strikers for Australia. But for this lineup, I think it may well be what we see, again, with a few more key players to come back from injury, may well be what we see from Australia. And again, like going on from the games under Tom Samani recently, and now just looking at the squad we have here, and to think there's a whole bunch of players coming in for the Panama games next week as well. The squad depth, I'm just feeling really confident about the depth of the squad going forward. Hey, even though we can be missing players, and Carpenter was out for the last camp, Hayley Rasso's back in as well, Steph Catley's been out, but the structure is there for the Matildas. I'm feeling confident that we can still deploy a system and play together regardless of who is missing. Even, someone like Jimila Rankin, who's really started for the Matildas in that left back role in recent months. She's been very, very impressive as well. So I think in terms of squad depth, I'm feeling as confident as ever in that department. But hey, a 3-0 win for the Matildas. It wasn't perfect in the end. There were a few things to work on, but we saw promising signs. We've got game 2 against Slovenia coming up on Sunday. We'll be doing a live watch along for that game right here on the Oswatch Football YouTube channel. So make sure to join us in the live chat for that one. Drop your thoughts on this first match in charge for Joe Montemurro in the comments. We'd love to hear from you guys. What do you make of it? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? Let us know in the comments, and stay subscribed for more Matildas content right here on the channel. My name is Lockie. Hit the like button on the way out, and I'll see you in the next one.